Okay, square of a binomial. These are the ones that I told you that you didn't necessarily have to memorize. And I still feel like that, but it's still a pattern that you need to recognize because we've got an a squared here and a b squared here. And I'll show you in a second where that happens. All right, so here's an example. I've got n squared here and I've got a perfect square here. Now I don't know for sure that this is going to be that special product, but I also can ask myself what multiplies to give me 16 and adds to give me 8. Well, it's 4 and 4. So I have n plus 4 times n plus 4, which of course is n plus 4 squared. Now over here, I have a couple of choices. I could do the Xbox method. I could do guess and check. And quite frankly, guess and check might actually work, but my guess is a little more educated, I guess you can say, because this is a perfect square and this is a perfect square. So I'm going to guess that it's 2x minus, because I have a minus right here, 2x minus 3 times 2x minus 3. And if I FOIL this, I get 4x squared minus 6x minus 6x plus 9, which is 4x squared minus 12x plus 9. So this is what I'm looking for. So my answer is 2x minus 3 squared. Okay? So again, you could use the Xbox method, you could guess and check. But if you have something here with a perfect square, and you have something here with a perfect square, chances are it's going to be something like this. All right, so go ahead and try these. All right, so again, perfect square, perfect square. This one is going to be d minus 5 squared. So hopefully that's what you got. And I can also say what multiplies to give me 25 and adds to give me negative 10. Well, negative 5 does twice. Over here I have a perfect square and a perfect square. So I'm just going to try 3z plus 6 times 3z plus 6. And I'm going to try it and see if that's what it is that they're looking for. So 3z times 3z is 9z squared plus 18z plus 18z plus 36. 9z squared plus 18z plus 18z is 36z plus 36. So yes, this is what I'm looking for. And I really need to write this as 3z plus 6 squared. Okay, this next one, this one's probably the most difficult. This one you did not have in SM2. This is new. And you do need to memorize this. And I'll show you at the end just a dumb little way that I have of remembering it. But this is the sum of two cubes. And it might help to kind of brush up on what the cube numbers are. So like 2 cubed is 8, 3 cubed is 27, 4 cubed is 64. So kind of look to see what those cubed numbers are. All right, so let's look at an example. All right, the difference of two cubes is this. A minus b times a squared plus ab plus b squared. Now how in the world am I going to make this look like this? Well, I can rewrite this as x cubed minus 5 cubed. This is my a and this is my b. So now I drop it into this equation here. So I have x minus 5. And that one's usually the easiest to remember because you're just taking away the exponents there. But then I have x squared plus AB, which is going to be x times 5, so 5x, plus 5 squared, which is 25. And that is my answer. I know that that's kind of tricky. You'll have to practice some of those. Okay, the sum of two cubes is very similar. It's a plus b times a squared minus ab plus b squared. Okay, so this is going to be 8s cubed is the same thing as 2s cubed plus 27 is a perfect cube. That's 3 cubed. So now I put it in my equation there. So I have 2s plus 3. Okay, I take away the exponents. Then a squared is 2s squared, which is 4s squared. Then my next term, oops, I have a negative right here. My next term is 2s times 3, which is 6s. And then I have my last term, which is going to be squared. So this is 9. And that is my, that is this thing factored. Okay, now I want you to try these, and let me erase this so you can see. I want you to try these, and we will get the answer in the next video.